Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Honestly, I've just been sitting here, and for the past couple of days, even in a past episode that I made, I was talking about how it feels so unreal to be in a new environment and to be in a new space after struggling for so long. If you go to any of my past episodes, like a year ago or 2 years ago, like I was really struggling. I was in a wilderness season, and I'm finally out of that, and it just feels so weird. And the past habits of me, which is like my self-sabotaging, wants me to sabotage this situation and wants me to deny this situation and deny myself the need to be happy because I'm so used to struggle. And I was writing a journal entry today, and I'll read a little bit about what I wrote. So I said, as it gets warmer, it reminds me again of my wilderness season. It's a weird feeling being free when all summers I've been bound. I'm actually free, and I don't know what to do with this peace. I'm happy, I'm taken care of, I'm okay, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels like something is missing, struggle is missing. I come against the spirit of poverty and its familiarity to me. Abundance, joy, and peace are my portion. And I just wanted to make an audio because that one line that I said, I'm actually free, and I don't know what to do with this peace. I'm happy, I'm taken care of, and I'm okay, but it feels uncomfortable, like struggle is missing. When we go through seasons where we're constantly struggling, where we're constantly toiling, where we constantly feel like we're begging God to do something for us, begging God to show up, when, mind you, there's nowhere in the Bible that says we have to plead and beg with God to do good things for us. He's good in and of himself, so it's his nature to inherently do good things. But when we're taught a religious version of God, we feel like he's this dictator, he's mean, we have to beg him, he loves to see us wallow in our pity, and that is nothing like what he's like. And if you want to know more of what he's like, stop watching videos and going to outside sources. That's fine, but go read the word for yourself to know who he is and let him reveal himself to you. But a lot of the times we are so used to this life of poverty, we're so used to this life of scarcity, we're used to having negative and toxic people around us, we're used to being negative and toxic, that once things start turning around in our favor and good things start happening for us, it feels like something's missing and it feels uncomfortable. Like, I am exactly where God told me that I would be, and I am happy, like genuinely. I'm at peace. Like, there's nothing to complain about, there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about. And I am taken care of. Like, he's provided in every area. All my bills are paid, and then some. I have money to spend, and then some. He's providing me the things that I need, and then some. So I'm completely fine, but yet I'm sitting in this peace, and I have no clue what to do with it. I am like fully free, and I don't know what to do with my freedom. And I think that the reason why I'm sitting here and I feel like something's missing is because for years I've been struggling. For years I've been in negative situations, right? And that became my new normal. So right now, this peace, it feels temporary. It feels like, and that self-sabotaging will tell you, well, this is not going to last. Well, something bad is going to happen, right? When the truth is, just like we're susceptible to negative situations, we're also susceptible to positive situations. Positive situations can also happen for us, right? But when we're in so many negative situations, we convince ourselves that the only thing that we deserve or the only portion that we have in life is to be in negativity or to have negative situations. And so when I wrote that I feel like struggle is missing, that simply just means like I'm so used to always having a problem. I'm so used to always like never having enough. And so now that I have enough and now that I'm not struggling, it feels like that's missing because it became a part of my identity in those times where I was struggling, right? It is so important to let go and to make room for your blessings. Your blessing, it doesn't always have to be monetary or tangible things. Your blessing can simply just mean peace. But how do you make room for peace if you're continuing to try to hold on and grasp every single string of negativity, every single string of chaos? I know it feels comfortable because it's the devil that we know, but I know people always say, I'd rather deal with the devil that I know, but it gets to a point where you're tired of the devil that you know. There are levels to things and there's levels to life, and I'm not here to deal with the devil that I know all my life. And especially when this thing has been taking a hold of you, especially when this thing has been tormenting you, it is time to fully release and let go of that. It is not healthy to live every single year of your life looking the same, every single year of your life struggling. You have to make room for your blessings, and in order to do that, you have to sit in that uncomfortable situation. Right now, that uncomfortable situation for me is peace, but I've journaled and written it down. I've sat in silence with God for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go on a walk in silence because it is my duty to make room for my blessing. God can only hold our hands so much as he walks us down the narrow path, but we also are given free will to make decisions that benefit ourselves or to make decisions to choose God, right? And so you have to make the decision to let go of that need to struggle, to let go of that need to feel chaos, to let go of that need to be in the mix. I know it's become a normal for so many people, and we've never lived a life. Like, I truly don't remember the last time I lived without some form of struggling or scarcity. So the fact that I'm living in real time where there's no imminent struggle or scarcity, it feels so weird. But all I can say to you is get used to your new normal. Get used to it, because though we are used to struggling and all of these negative things, if you really believe abundance is your portion, if you really believe joy is your portion, if you really believe peace is your portion, then you have to get used to it. You have to get used to it. You cannot work in corporate having a fast food mentality. There's levels to things, and you have to get used to your new way of living. If you really truly believe that you're deserving of a good, happy, and fulfilling life, you need to get used to positive things. You need to get used to discipline and self-control. You need to get used to venting to God and not venting to people. You need to get used to journaling and finding positive outlets to channel your emotions. And so that's just a little thing that's been happening in my life, but I figure that if it's happening to me, it's probably happening with other people as well. And I just wanted to remind you that it's happening for you. Blessings are coming your way, but you need to make room for them. And you have to let go of this, well, this is how things have always been. Well, this is all that I'm used to. Get used to something else. Get used to something new. This is how things have always been does not work anymore. In the 1990s, they used to segregate people, and that's the way things have always been. Are we doing that right now? No, because things change and times change, and we need to get used to it. So I want you to believe and receive. Make sure you're receiving it. Don't just believe it, but receive it and say, I receive abundance. I receive joy. I receive peace that are already mine, that is already my portion through Jesus Christ.